Gordon Freeman yawned. It was 6 a.m., time to get ready for work. He was a theoretical physicist at Black Mesa, a top-secret research facility hidden deep in the New Mexico desert. He threw on his glasses, his reflection stared back. He was a young man, still in his 20s with a mop of brown hair and a hint of apprehension in his eyes. Today was an important day. He was part of a team conducting a crucial experiment. This experiment could change everything. He arrived at Black Mesa at 7:30 a.m. The facility was a hive of activity, with scientists and security personnel rushing through sterile corridors. Gordon took the tram deep underground. Black Mesa was much larger than it appeared on the surface. He felt a knot of anxiety in his stomach. He pushed it down. Today was an important day. He had a job to do. The tram finally stopped. He reached his destination, Sector C's Anomalous Materials Lab. His colleagues, already in their HEV suits, greeted him. The atmosphere was tense. The air crackled with anticipation. The experiment was riskier than anything they had attempted before, but the potential rewards were immense. Gordon put on his own HEV suit. He hoped everything would go according to plan. He was wrong. Black Mesa was shrouded in secrecy. It was a place of cutting-edge science, pushing the boundaries of physics, biology, and the unknown. The facility was a labyrinth of labs, test chambers, and offices, all dedicated to unraveling the secrets of the universe. But some secrets were best left buried. Gordon had been working at Black Mesa for a year. He was recruited straight out of MIT, his doctorate in theoretical physics a golden ticket to this world of scientific exploration. He was initially excited. He would be working alongside some of the brightest minds on the planet. But soon excitement gave way to unease. He noticed an undercurrent of paranoia. There were whispers of accidents, cover-ups, and something called the Cascade. Gordon tried to ignore these rumors. He focused on his work. But deep down, he knew something wasn't right. The deeper they delved into their research, the more Gordon realized the true nature of Black Mesa's work. They weren't just studying the unknown, they were weaponizing it. He saw the prototypes, the experimental weaponry, the containment fields designed to hold back forces beyond human comprehension. He felt a chill run down his spine. He was in over his head. The experiment was scheduled for 9 a.m. sharp. It involved an unusual crystal, an artifact brought back from a recently discovered border dimension called Zen. The crystal pulsed with an unknown energy. It seemed to hum with an alien intelligence. Gordon felt a shiver of unease. He couldn't shake off the feeling that something was terribly wrong. The experiment commenced. The crystal, placed in a specially designed anti-mass spectrometer, began to resonate. The readings spiked. Alarms blared. The crystal glowed with an eerie light. The air crackled with energy. Something was wrong. Terribly wrong. The crystal shattered. A shockwave ripped through the facility. The world dissolved into chaos. This was the resonance cascade. It was a disaster beyond anything Gordon could have imagined. He was thrown back by the force of the explosion. His ears rang. The world spun. He was surrounded by the screams of his colleagues. He realized the horrible truth. They had opened a portal, and something was coming through. The resonance cascade tore open a rift between dimensions. Zen, a chaotic border world teeming with bizarre and deadly lifeforms, began to bleed into Black Mesa. The facility was overrun by a tide of alien creatures, headcrabs, parasitic creatures that latched onto their victims' heads, scuttled through the ventilation shafts. Hound eyes, grotesque floating creatures with sonic attacks, roamed the corridors. Vortigaunts, tall insectoid beings with a strange intelligence, stalked the shadows. Gordon, disoriented and terrified, stumbled through the wreckage of the lab. He had to get out. He had to warn someone, but the facility was falling apart around him. Corridors were blocked by rubble. Fires raged out of control. The air was thick with smoke and the stench of something alien and putrid. And everywhere, there was the sound of gunfire. Black Mesa's security forces were fighting a losing battle against the alien invaders. But they were outmatched, outgunned, and out of their depth. Gordon knew he couldn't stay here. He had to find a way out, but where could he go? The answer, he soon realized, was staring him in the face. He had to go through the portal. He had to go to Zen,